I didn't like Muslims. I would be the last person you think would be Muslim.
After Buddhism, where did you jump to?
4.5, 5 years ago, I was very, USA baby. Like my brain was Middle East is the desert and Muslims terrorists. Yeah.
Did you serve in the military?
Yes.
When I was asking about the societal pressure, I said you must have served because that also plays a big influence into you hating Islam.
For sure.
Yeah.
During the pre-deployment training, that's what stuck in my head. This one Sergeant Humbert, he said that they're not human. These people will take their own kid and block a bullet. Like basically like animals. Like they'll sacrifice their own son. They don't care. They were giving us cultural training. And I talked about the Quran and they were like, they don't let you touch that book of theirs. They make you grab a cloth before they can touch it, because they think that we're all dirty animals. Like wiping my brain of Islamophobia and how the U.S. was just spreading this propaganda. And on top of that, watching these debates, because now I know, like if I find Islam to be the truth, then I'll take my shahada and I'll become Muslim. As I started researching, it started making more sense to me. I was just emotions aside, looking at the facts, looking at the numbers, and trying to see what the truth is. At that time in my head was, is the Trinity real? And I wanted Christianity to be real because you see people wearing crosses, they're clubbing and stuff. As long as you believe in Jesus Christ, though, peace be upon him, you get to go to heaven. Didn't make sense to me. I was like, so that was the only thing. Is Jesus God or a prophet? And I was down to these last two religions, right? Because if Jesus is God, then I'll be a Christian. But if I believe Jesus to be a prophet, then I'll be a Muslim. Yeah, so I started watching hours of debate. Going back to the topic of what I said, you know how some people walk the street and somebody gives them dawah and they hear the Quran and they feel some type of way? I was just straight doing research. I didn't care about like how I felt. Like this had to be not emotional, not what I wanted. I wanted to find the truth, because the truth isn't, what you want it to be. The truth is the truth. Me being a Muslim and me putting it out there and me telling people my story of how I became a Muslim, I believe, and why Islam is the truth, might bring some, maybe one person might go home and start Googling, and maybe they might read the Quran, the translation of the Quran, and they might find the truth too. And that's what I'm hoping for.